Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my second all NEC pickups video. These are basically a lot of really cool Turbografx PC Engine stuff that I've picked up in the last few months. Hopefully you guys were able to check out the first one that I posted a few months ago. And this is my second one. I've been scouring the webs and the Craigslists and random, connections, whatever connections I can get to pick up some cool turbo stuff, and I think I did a pretty good job this past few months. One big announcement, I did it. I guess I should say I did it. I was able to complete the Hue card set. It took a long time, a couple of years, and I was able to finally get the final 2 games I needed to complete the US Hue card set. I still am missing a few titles for the CD set, and at the prices right now, I don't know if I'll be able to achieve that goal. So I think my next goal might be to get all my Turbo games complete in box. Currently, I'm not going for a CIB set right now. I was just happy to get the CIC set, which is complete in case. And yes, I did it. So I got the last 2 titles that I needed. A friend of mine threw me a lead, and I hit up the guy right away, and I think I got a really amazing price on these 2 titles. I mean, I think I got these 2 titles for cheaper than what the main title goes for. Actually, way cheaper. And those titles are, first one is Raiden, and I kept on passing this game up a long time ago because I would see it everywhere for about 20 to 30 bucks, and I just figured I'll just pick it up later. Well, during that time, this game skyrocketed to about like $60 to $70. But this is basically almost came out free in the deal. Yeah, so this is Raiden for the Turbografx 16. Excellent title, excellent port. And the final game that I needed to complete the collection. I'm shocked that I was able to find it in this condition and in this shape. And like I said, for the price, I mean, I paid nowhere near what this is going for now, like 1/3 probably. And that is the Legend of Hero Tonma. And it is complete in box, manual, the plastic tray. The box is in excellent condition. Everything is mint, like somebody just literally just stored it away. And it still has the wrapper around it with the little hinge in the back. And I do have it in one of those cool protector boxes. When this finally showed up, I mean, I was just so ecstatic, and to finally be able to complete that set. Yeah, Legend of Hero Tonma complete. So super pumped. Okay, let's move on to some pretty neat items that I ran across on eBay and Craigslist and some just connections. I've had a few people, I've read a few people kind of hate on my channel, claiming that I showboat or dick measuring and this and that. I mean, my intentions are not to do that. I'm a huge fan of the Turbo. If I get a lead on something cool and it's cheap, I'm gonna pick it up. Whether I end up with 3 duos because I get them cheap, I mean, who's gonna pass up on a duo for 60 bucks, And like I said, I do share some of the stuff. I've done multiple trades. I've spread some of the Turbo duo wealth around. So my intentions aren't to showboat or to do anything like that. Like I said, I'm just a huge fan of the Turbo. It's my favorite console. And anything Turbo, I just want to pick it up. That's all it is. And, if you guys want to find stuff like this as well, I mean, just like I said, you just gotta be down to do the dirty work. And if you're not, then, people aren't just going to give you stuff for free. So that's all I got to say about that. So, if you want to hate on the channel, don't want to watch, I mean, don't watch. Alright, so an interesting thing, I was up on really late at night, about 2 in the morning, and this popped up. It's a 3M laser video disc. Now, it isn't just any laser disc. When you open this thing up and you pull it out here, it is a Turbografx 16 pop display. It says HESPOP005. I don't know how many of these are out there, but I always see the Pioneer version, and this one was a little bit different. And POP stands for point of purchase. So this is something that might have been displayed at like at CES or at an E3, maybe even like a store or maybe like a mall where they were kind of like trying to showcase the Turbo. And it's basically just a promotional video showing some guys playing the system, hyping up some upcoming games and stuff like that. And it was really, really neat to have this, and I think the price was pretty cheap. I mean, for what it is, it's a promotional item. Who knows when you're going to see one of these pop up again. But this thing was, I believe I paid 100 shipped, which might sound a little steep for 15 minutes of video, but like I said, anything turbo, I got to collect it. I got to pick it up. So that was very, very awesome, and this was an eBay pickup, an eBay purchase. And let's move on to some other cool promotional items that I was able to find on eBay as well. I know a lot of people hate eBay, but there's some cool things you can pick up on there for really good prices. Another night I was up late, I scoured across these. It's in the original little envelope they must have came in. These were probably given out at CES back in Chicago, back in like 89, 90. And they're promotional inserts, basically that they would hand out. Same thing, hyping up the items. Like here they're promoting the Turbo Express and all of its features. Let's see, on the other side it has a promotional Bonk, and let's see what the other one is. This one, next is another one promoting the Turbo Express. Let's see here. Here is they're announcing what games are going to be released in the first quarter. Got Aero Blaster, Star Soldier, Superstar Soldier, Vig's Tactical Gladiator. The other one has Ninja Spirit, and also in the back are other release dates and different genres of titles and what games are coming soon. Let's see what else here are the winter hits that are coming up. Here they're promoting the innovative CDs. And let's see what else we got here. I guess they're hyping up the multi-tap on this one. They're promoting the Battle Royale and Bomberman, which is pretty cool. And let's see what else here they're promoting the sports titles. And let's see what else we got here. This one, they're promoting Camp California and Tailspin. And the last two are promoting a Sinistron. Actually, there's another one stuck behind this one. These are, I guess these haven't been pulled out, but they're like kind of sticky. This one is promoting Sonic Spike. And you got one here promoting Tricky Kick. And so these are pretty cool. I'll probably put them in a binder, because they do have the hole punches on here, and that'll make for a pretty awesome little display piece. So that was really cool. And this was actually the vendor only they had I think 4 of these. I got the last one. These were $14 shipped. Can't beat that for some cool memorabilia. I found another connection through some other friends of mine, and I was able to get another awesome deal. The price I paid for this is just insane. I mean, I'm getting kind of hot and sweaty just thinking about this pickup here. I'm going to tell you guys, I paid about 115 bucks shipped for this stuff, and I mean, it's pretty neat. First off, we got a reverse turbo tap. Now, TTI was selling these back after pretty much, I think the turbo was already pretty much went under. Basically, what it is it has a connector for the Duo, and it lets you use your old controllers and joysticks on the Duo. So this would be still the turbo connector, and here would be the turbo Duo connector. And it does have a writing here, reverse, and this is actually new in the box. And you pull it out, it's never been touched, has promotional items in there. I was able to get that. And the main item in that deal was this item here, which is a boxed and complete new turbo booster. So I already have a turbo booster, so I'll probably be trading that away. So if anyone out there needs one and wants to trade for it, hit me up, because now I have this one that's complete in box, and this one is new. It's still in its wrappings, has some promotional paperwork. Really cool score on that one. And also thrown in the mix were some Turbo Play magazines. So we were able to get Turbo Play, the June-July 1990 issue. The Lords of Thunder Turbo Force issue, January 93. A little flyer, Turbo Power, and has some promotional stuff in the back. And this was just promoting some of the some items, the booster and the random accessories for the Turbografx, as well as upcoming games and stuff like that. A promotion for Turbo Play magazine. This is what you would actually use to sign up for Turbo Play magazine. And we got a copy of Turbo Force Volume 2 and Turbo Force Volume 1. So that was an amazing pickup. And the dude I got that from gave me, like I said, an insane price, was super cool guy. and I mean, it was a win-win situation for both parties. Then later he came at me saying he had a game that he had found and asked me if I was interested in it. When he told me what it was, I was super excited. It's one of the games that was top 5 on my list that I was looking to get, and that is Koryun. Now this is a pretty rare title for the PC Engine, and it's pretty sought after. It's kind of like a Air Zonk. If you played Air Zonk, you'll love this game, but this game is even more insane, I think. Now it is missing the actual case for it. It is just the game and the manual, which I have here in this little case here. So, but the price I paid for this was like I said, half of what it goes for, if not less. And I mean, I was super excited to get this and add that to the collection. So, super excited about that. Another game that was, you know, it's a game that I probably can't play, but it's a rare game. It's kind of one of the sought-after games, and I do want to pick up all the arcade card games that came out for the PC Engine. And so I was able to get a really good deal on this game. This game is said to have a maybe a lower print run than Sapphire. And that is a game that spawned the Puyo. Some of the characters went on to be in the Puyo Puyo series. And this is Mado Monogatari for the arcade card. This is a CD-based game. It's a dungeon crawler made by Compile. Probably fiddle with it, and this is probably one of the games, maybe I should learn Japanese so I can actually fully play it. Hopefully someday they'll translate this game and we'll be able to play it, but it came with the Obi strip. The game is in mint condition. Was able to get this for an insane cheap price, cheaper than I've ever seen it go for on eBay, and the seller was really cool and accepted my offer, and I was able to get that from him. So that's another insane title to get on off of my list as well. Another game I was able to get from the same guy for a really good price, and a game that I've always wanted, and that is Street Fighter 2, which is like a hack game. Basically, they took the engine for Street Fighter 2 and made their own game. Basically, it's a fighting game with girls, and when you win the first round, it shows the girl in a bikini, and then when you actually win the whole fight, it'll show her naked, which is kind of crazy. And this is made by Games Express, and this one is complete with manual and everything. I was super excited to get this, and I got this I'm telling you, this was an insane, I think I only paid like 25 out of pocket for this title, and this title's going for like 80 to 100 bucks now, so. And it's actually a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. It's a nice game to put on the PC Engine when friends come over, and they totally get a kick out of that one. Another title that I saw pop up, I don't even know why it popped up on my feed, but I just had to get it. And that was this bootleg version of Ninja Spirit. What's funny about this, it's a Chinese hack. It's funny because here instead of saying a Hue card, it says PC card. Instead of saying PCI game, it says PC Engine game. Same thing in the back, says PCE game. Has the manual. It's just basically a slipcover. But the game itself is basically just like a Ninja Spirit, but it's actually just a sticker on here, which is kind of funny. And in the back it says PC card. I believe another difference too when you play the game is the title screen is different. But yeah, this is a Chinese hack. These are really hard to find, and for this to pop up and at the price it popped up, I mean, another score on that one. Let's have a look and see what else here. So before I went to work one morning, I decided to just kind of hit up eBay again, and this popped up on my feed, and I was actually pretty shocked that this popped up at the price it did. But I was able to pick up Exile and a much-needed CD title, Exile Wicked Phenomena. Had been looking for this game to add to the CD set, and basically I already have Exile, so this was kind of just, you know, sweeten the deal, I guess. But I was able to get this for 70 shipped, both these titles together. Exile right now is probably hitting about 50 bucks, maybe a little bit less. But this one has been skyrocketing. I think the cheapest one I've seen on eBay is like 150. So to be able to get these for 75 bucks together shipped, it blew me away. I mean, I was super excited. Let's see what else here. Trip out on this, actually. So I went ahead and went to a flea market and was looking through some CDs, and what pops up? Actually, it was this one here. Was Download 2 for the PC Engine. How random is that? When I saw this in the CD crates, I started looking through every single crate. This guy had like 8 crates. It was the only game I was able to find. I did find out that the guy actually buys media in bulk from a local Goodwill depot, and he always runs into random stuff, and this was in there. Was able to pick up some other stuff from the guy, some other games for other consoles and stuff, and this was $1 since it was mixed in with the CDs. It is missing the OB strip, but the game is in mint condition with manual and everything. So that was insane. What makes it even crazier is 2 weeks later at another swap meet, I found Download. This was, I think I paid like $8 for this one. And once again, we were also looking through a reseller's crate of just junk titles, and this popped up in there. And we were excited. So that's just random to me to be able to pick up Download 1 and 2 at the local flea market. And I live in the middle of nowhere, so how these end up there baffles me. Hit up a game store, a local game store, which maybe I'll do a story on later. It's just an outrageous game store. The guy there, I mean, you go in there to buy something and he literally discourages you from buying something. It's like he just wants to hoard it all. Like he doesn't want you to buy anything. But luckily he was able to let this one loose. For $15, I was able to pick up Sherlock Holmes 2 sealed. It is kind of cracking here as far as the seal goes. But everything is intact, the hang tab and everything. And yeah, this was $15. He let this one go. This guy had so many sealed games that it's unbelievable. But the prices he was asking for were out of control. So yeah, so I was able to knock another CD title off the list. So that was pretty neat. On one of our Facebook groups, a gentleman was selling a couple of titles that I just had to jump on, and he gave me an insane price for these titles. Both these titles did complete my... So basically, actually, I completed 2 sets today. I completed my HuCard Turbografx set, and I completed the Supergraphics set. Well, with the exception of the Darius Alpha, but that's kind of a promotional item and not an official release. So I got Granzort in excellent condition. This is like mint. And yes, the one that the hardest probably Supergraphics game to get, 1941 Counterattack, also in amazing shape. And he gave us a great deal. He bought a bunch of games. Was trying to complete the collection. Then he had some issues. He had to sell off some stuff, and he came at the group with a bunch of insane prices. I can't complain. I got Granzor for free, actually, but less, because this one was, I mean, the price for both was less than what this goes for on eBay or any other, sales site. Way less. So that was an awesome pickup as well. Back to eBay. Was up at work, and I happened to go on eBay during my break. This popped up for $80 shipped, and that was a PC Engine GT. I already have the Express, but to get a PC Engine GT for $80, it does need to be recapped, and so it currently isn't working, so I'll probably get that done. Yeah, so I don't have to get my other one modded. I'll just pay to get this one recapped, and I'll just have 2. So I'll buy GT and then my Express. And this was actually local. The person who sold this was in San Diego, which is kind of crazy. So maybe this came from a game store or something. But yeah, they just wanted $80 shipped for it, jumped on it, and was able to get that right away. And I think last but not least, a really weird item. A friend of ours who lives in Vegas happened to be at a Goodwill, and he took a picture of something, and I was blown away by it. It was so weird. And I told him to go back and get it. So he went back and got it, and then he sent it to me and let me have it. So shout out to my friend Gabe Lazo, aka Crazy Cubano. I'll link his channel below. And it is a power controller surge protector EMI RFI filter, but it's shaped after a Turbografx controller. The end of it does have like a LAN connector, so I'm not exactly sure what this does. It does have some jumpers in the back as well. But it's just weird, and it's made by Global. It has a master power, computer, monitor, printer, auxiliary, and telecom. Not sure exactly what this does, but check that out. It's molded after a Turbografx controller. So someone out there has the mold to this and decided to make a surge protector out of it. Totally weird, totally creepy, but totally neat, and right up my league as far as collecting turbo stuff. This is as wacky as it gets. So that's pretty much it for everything. I don't think I missed anything else. But yeah, if you guys find any weird promotional Turbografx stuff, let me know. I'd love to pick it up from you. I have lots of really cool stuff to trade, or I'll just buy it outright. Or if you want to donate it to the show, feel free. Or if you want to do some trades, like I said, I still have a lot of duplicates left. So if you guys are looking for anything and you have something maybe I need, let me know. I'm still looking for like a PC Engine Shuttle, a Super CD-ROM 2 set. Hopefully you guys are having some good pickups out there. And like I said, just get down and dirty, do some dirty work, go on the net, make some connections, you know, look around and you'll find some great stuff, and that's what I do. People don't give this stuff to me, you know. I network and talk to people, and I'm cool with people, and I do cool trades, and I get cool stuff out of it, and it's awesome, and it's a lot of fun, and it's something I love, you know, the Turbografx and the PC Engine. So that's about it, guys. Good luck to you guys out there. Hopefully you guys are finding some cool stuff out there as well. If you guys want to talk some Turbo, add me on Facebook, or join any one of the Facebook Turbo groups. I'm always in there, and say what's up, and let's talk about some Turbo and PC Engine stuff. Until next time, guys, this is syphic signing out. You guys take care. Lates.